Every day in the USA, people find themselves in court.
This is Jaden Riley Clark. She's here with her lawyer, Mr. John Bush. She is charged with a domestic assault for a circumstance that involved her grandmother. Earlier this year, January 17th. She was in an argument with her boyfriend and it turned into this. And the defendant pled to domestic violence. This is also a case where the prosecutor has not objected to a deferral. Mr. Bush, what would you like me to know?
I believe the deferral is the best option, but there are caveats. She's 18. She's never worked. She's lost her ID. Apparently, it's going to be hard to even get employment. She has one child in foster care, and she's currently pregnant right now. So she has a lot of issues financially at this moment.
She does. She talked about this with me at the time of the plea.
She's at Keystone right now, so she's got a lot of growing up to do. It isn't all her fault, but there may be economic issues that are going to stand in the way of her being successful, but I do believe she would be a good candidate for services.
All right. Miss Lee, would you like to come up? Mr. Bush just sort of laid out Jaden's circumstances, which you're very aware of. She's a sparrow in a hurricane. She's 18. She has a child. She's about to have another child. Not much in the way of resources, issues with the child's father. Pretty overwhelming circumstance. She ended up knocking you down. And did you have any medical bills?
I just had some x-rays done on my back because I was having back issues and headaches.
Well, you
And
also, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I didn't go at the time that it happened, which I guess I should have. So that's my error.
Are you asking for restitution?
I'll pay it.
Well, she doesn't really have the ability to pay
She
much of
can't.
anything.
Yeah.
Well, you wanted her out of your house. Sounds like they were very disruptive to your household.
Yes.
Goes under the category of no good deed goes unpunished. You allowed them to move in there because they needed a place to be, but it greatly disrupted your life. So now she's just kind of on her own. Do you object to having contact with her?
Not at my place at this time.
Yeah, but so she can't live in your house, but you
No.
can, all right.
No, they cannot, no. I would like to have contact with her. She is my granddaughter. I love her. But that's, she needs help.
Yes.
And I found out before all this happened, like a week or two before, that she had taken electrical wire and choked my dog and took a needle and put some stuff in it because I have these because my husband was diabetic. So she got one of them, she put some liquid in it and shot on the back of my dog's neck. It's not healing. I can show you a picture if you'd like, but I need to know what she put in her so I can get it taken care of correctly.
All right, Miss Clark, what would you like to say?
I'd like to say that I have no idea what she's talking about the whole dog
All right,
situation.
so you're saying you did not inject anything into the dog?
No, no, Your Honor.
All right, you're not charged with that, but it certainly, if it's true, it's very troubling.
And I've asked her to be charged. I just want to know
Yes.
what it was.
And she's denying it.
course.
You are very sad, and I guess you have cause to be. You got one child in foster care. What's your due date? May,
It's gonna be August.
August? You don't get a lot of help. You're a Keystone. Are they trying to find a place for you to go?
Yes, yesterday I went up to the Freedom Center and got my ID, and I'm gonna be able to find housing very soon.
What's the Freedom Center?
It's a church-run place right across the street, kind of a little bit down the road.
What town?
This here in town.
In Centerville?
It's the Freedom around the corner.
Oh, the
The
store,
free store.
the free store. Okay. Oh, very good.
Yep.
They helped you get your ID?
Yeah, and they're also gonna help me get.
How'd they
this.
help you get your ID?
I kind of just walked in there because they helped me with getting my birth certificate before.
Where were you born?
In Sturgis Hospital.
All right, so your birth certificate's right here at the courthouse. So you got your ID from the Secretary of State?
There's a little I forgot what it's called, but it's another little building here in town. They took my picture and did kind of a paper ID, and then I take that to Secretary of State.
I see.
Yeah.
All right, so you got ID to get ID.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have your birth certificate?
Yes.
All right. And then they're gonna help you find a better place to go.
Yeah.
What about your child's father? Is he in the picture?
Yes, he stays there with me at the shelter.
All right. How old is he?
He's 20.
There's absolutely no reason why he shouldn't be working someplace.
He is working.
Is he? Where's that?
He was working at Wendy's, but that wasn't paying enough. So
That's
he's
right.
working at Midwest Plastics now.
All right, there's some hope. There's a crack of light under the door. I'm gonna do a 12-month probation. It might take all 12 months. I'm gonna order 12 days jail credit 2. Of the 12 days, 10 are deferred. Your fine is 0 because you owe a bunch of other money. There's a $75 crime victims' rights fee, a $50 state minimum fee. I'm gonna waive the attorney fee also, although Mr. Bush has earned it. There's a $480 probation oversight fee, which could be reduced and you're to pay for the class. This is a deferral. You're gonna go to the women's anger management class, which you could greatly use. It'll help you as a mother also. It's a class I started when I was prosecutor more than 30 years ago. And I've never talked to anybody that didn't think it was worthwhile. No drugs and no alcohol. I don't know if that's an issue. You're not even old enough to drink yet or use marijuana. Of course, you're pregnant also. Would anything be in your system?
Marijuana, yes.
All right, you're the second pregnant person smoking marijuana I've had in here today. No marijuana. We're gonna test. If you're gonna smoke marijuana while you're pregnant, I'll just put you in jail as long as I can and let you get out and have your baby. Do you smoke cigarettes?
Yes.
Yeah. I could order that, but I'm not. I would highly recommend, as your OBGYN is going to tell you, don't smoke when you're pregnant. You seem like a nice young woman, but the emphasis is on young. You're very immature. You had one child, which they put in foster care. You're about to have another child and you're smoking marijuana while you're pregnant. You got anger issues. And you need a lot of help. And fortunately, you're getting some. Miss Lee, I'm glad you were here. You can have contact with your grandmother, but you may not live there. All right. This
Does she
form.
want that?
What?
Does she want that?
Well, if she wants it, do you wish to have contact with her?
Yes, I was wondering, would I be able to stop by to see my sisters and father or no?
I guess if you can visit there, but you can't live there.
Okay,
No spending the night,
Yes,
no, okay.
all right.
Good luck. Thank you. Good luck. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, John. Thank you. Thank you for being here.
Yep.
I get discouraged sometimes, but we have to hope that things can get better for people. But they could certainly do a lot to help themselves. And I'm scared about the next generation of children being born into the same circumstance.